Overthinking, the habit of excessive thinking. It drains our mental energy, weakens our confidence, and steals our inner peace. At some point, we get trapped in a cycle of worry, regret, self-doubt, and endless what-if scenarios. But the good news is, the ancient Stoic philosophers understood this problem long ago and left us with practical solutions for achieving clarity and calm. Stoicism teaches us how to control our thoughts, live with stillness, and move forward with clarity and confidence. In today's video, we'll explore 7 powerful lessons from Stoic philosophy that can help free you from the grip of overthinking and bring balance to your mind and life. If you embrace these lessons sincerely, your thoughts, mindset, and outlook on life will begin to transform. So, watch the video till the end. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with anyone who might benefit from it. Now, let's begin our journey into the 7 Stoic lessons that will help you conquer overthinking. Lesson number 1. Focus only on what you can control. Do you know? We often spend a huge part of our lives worrying about things that are completely out of our hands. What someone said about you, who liked you or didn't, what might happen tomorrow, these thoughts trap us and steal away our peace of mind. And this is exactly where Stoic philosophy opens our eyes. The great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This one line holds a profound truth about life. The more you worry about things beyond your control, the weaker you become inside. But when you shift your focus to what you can control, your thoughts, your actions, your response, that's when you become calm, confident, and truly powerful. Just imagine, you're preparing for an exam. You can control your effort, your focus, and your preparation. But you can't control the questions that appear or how others perform. Stoicism teaches us, the person who calmly does their part without stressing about the uncontrollable, is the one who truly succeeds. Because they conserve their energy and focus it where it truly matters. This one habit alone can free you from overthinking, and lead you to inner peace and unshakable confidence. Always remember, your true power lies in your focus. Where you direct your mind, your future will follow. Lesson number 2. Live in the present moment, not the past, not the future. Many of us believe that overthinking will somehow fix everything. But in reality, most of our suffering comes not from what actually happens, but from what we imagine might happen, or regret has already happened. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." That means our minds torture us more than real life ever could. We get stuck thinking about past mistakes, past failures, or things we cannot change. Or we become consumed with fear of the future. What if it doesn't work out? What if I fail? What if they don't like me? But none of that helps. In fact, overthinking drains your energy, distracts your focus, and destroys your inner peace. Stoicism reminds us, the only real moment we ever have is now. What you do in this moment, how you think, how you act, this is what builds your future. If you can control the present, the future will take care of itself. But if you waste the present worrying, you're sacrificing the only power you truly have. So tell yourself, again and again, I am here. I am now. I will be the best version of myself in this moment. Every morning, remind yourself, today, I start fresh. I leave the past behind and trust that now is my time. This is the Stoic way, to live fully in the present, because that's where your peace, your strength, and your purpose live. Lesson number 3. Accept what has happened, the first step to peace. In life, many things will happen that are beyond our control. We desire many things, but not everything is within our grasp. Often, we overthink, and our minds stay fixated on a particular event or situation. However, the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "Accept things as they are happening." This is simple yet deeply meaningful. What you've lost, what went wrong, you cannot control it. But what you can control is your response. Life moves on, situations change, but if you're always grieving over something that happened, you'll never find peace. The more we accept reality, the more peace we find. Epictetus said, "The person who accepts things as they are, finds true peace and strength." Peace comes when you accept that some things are beyond your control. And once you accept it, you will regain your strength and confidence. We might not be able to change certain events or situations, but our response to them is entirely in our hands. So, make the decision today, accept what has happened. Peace will become your companion, and you will gain the courage to face any challenge life throws your way. Lesson number 4. Step away from the clutter of information and words. A calm mind requires simplicity. We live in an age where information is abundant. We are constantly flooded with endless amounts of information: social media, news, rumors, new fashion trends, self-help tips, all of it demands our attention. But Stoic philosophy teaches us, too much information leads to confusion. The overload of information constantly distracts our minds, leading us away from peace. We lose our inner tranquility when we get caught up in the opinions of others, news, and trends. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Do not think about things outside your control, focus on yourself." This clearly shows that, no matter how chaotic the outer world is, we will never find peace unless we discipline our own mind. The more a person chases after information, the more they lose their peace. Stoics understood this truth. They taught us to keep life simple, to keep it uncomplicated. When your mind is caught up in too many thoughts, decisions, and pieces of information, you'll never truly find peace. The more you get caught in external noise, the more you lose the peace within yourself. Epictetus once said, "The person who can control their mind is the strongest person in the world." Instead of drowning in the endless flow of information, focus on what is truly necessary. Give yourself a break from social media. Avoid getting involved with unnecessary gossip or news. As much as possible, give your mind the rest it needs, letting it focus only on what truly matters. Peace comes when you give your mind the freedom to focus solely on important matters. Stoics knew that a simple life is the most peaceful life. By removing distractions and focusing on one thing at a time, you will bring clarity to your mind. You will find peace by distancing yourself from the constant cycle of news updates and social media alerts. The more you step away from external noise, the more peace will enter your mind. So, make the decision today, take some time away from the noise of information and words. Peace will flow into your life, and you will become clearer and more centered. Lesson number 5. Write down what you're thinking. Stoic philosophers understood the power of writing. They practiced journaling regularly to clear their minds and process their emotions. As Seneca once said, "A calm mind is a clear mind." When you feel overwhelmed by thoughts, writing them down is one of the most effective ways to organize your mind. Putting your thoughts on paper helps you make sense of them, and allows you to see your concerns from a different perspective. When your mind feels cluttered, don't let the thoughts build up and take control. Write down what troubles you, and it will lose its power over you. This is the Stoic approach to dealing with confusion and overthinking. Writing gives you clarity. By putting your thoughts into words, you can detach from the emotions tied to those thoughts and look at them more rationally. This practice not only helps you understand yourself better but also brings a sense of peace and control. Marcus Aurelius used to write in his journal every day, documenting his thoughts and reflections. His journaling practice was a way to process his emotions and deal with the chaos of the world. So, the next time you're feeling overwhelmed, pick up a pen and write. It's not just about venting, it's about understanding, reflecting, and releasing what's in your mind. Writing will help clear the mental fog and bring you back to a place of calm and clarity. In short, journaling is a powerful tool in the Stoic toolkit to clear the mind and regain focus. Lesson number 6. Stop overthinking. Start acting, the true face of courage. Many of us spend hours, days, even weeks thinking, what to do, when to start, how to do it. But if that thinking is holding you back, it's no longer preparation, it's paralysis. Overthinking robs you of the courage to take action. The Stoic philosophers repeatedly taught, thinking only has value when it leads to purposeful action. As Epictetus said, "Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it." In other words, don't just talk about your beliefs, live them through your actions. Thinking endlessly only wastes your energy and feeds your anxiety. You don't need a perfect plan. Take one small step. Do one small task. That's where true change begins. Your dreams, goals, and personal growth all begin with thought. But if that thought never becomes action, it stays a fantasy. Ask yourself, what is something you've been thinking about doing, but haven't started yet? Maybe you keep saying, "I'll start tomorrow," or "I need to be more ready," or "I'll wait for the right time." But Stoicism teaches us that, the right time is now. As Seneca wisely said, "While we are postponing, life speeds by. Every moment you delay, life is passing you by. Opportunities are slipping away. So start today. Let your action be small, but let it be real. Courage over fear. Action over thought. This is the essence of Stoic strength." Lesson number 7. Remember, you are mortal. Memento mori, a powerful Stoic principle that reminds us that one day, death will come. Marcus Aurelius said, "You do not know when your life will end, so realize the importance of each moment." This is not for us to fear, but to truly understand the value of life. Our time is limited, and we can never get it back. Epictetus said, "When you remember your death, you will gain a new perspective on life." Recognizing the reality of death can free us from overthinking. When we understand that our time is finite, we start to see every moment more clearly. It's not just about how we live, but about how we should live. Have you ever thought about how you are spending your precious time? If you knew how much time you had left, would you change your thoughts and actions? Memento mori helps us put things into perspective, guiding us to stop overthinking and make the best use of our time. Time is limited, so Stoic philosophy advises us to stop worrying about things outside of our control and instead focus on how we use our time. Death is the only certainty in life, so why not live each day as if it could be your last? By remembering death, you learn how to live life fully and with purpose. How are you spending your precious time? What steps would you take to live your life more fully and authentically? Overthinking adds nothing valuable to your life. In fact, it slowly drains your confidence, steals your inner peace, and disconnects you from the power of the present moment. We get trapped in a loop, constantly thinking, worrying, imagining, but rarely acting. Stoic philosophy teaches us, control your thoughts, or they will control you. When you begin to embrace the wisdom of Stoicism, your tangled thoughts start to unravel. Your mind becomes calmer, your decisions become clearer, and life gains a deeper sense of purpose. So, stop overthinking. Awaken your inner strength. Let Stoicism guide you to stillness, clarity, and meaningful action. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Stoic wisdom. Comment below and share, which Stoic lesson resonated with you the most today. Let's build a life guided by Stoic values, calm in spirit and strong in action.